Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're looking at 2010's The Shrine, brought to us by John Knotts, same guy who brought us Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer. What we have is the story of a journalist and two of her friends, an intern and her boyfriend, who also happen to be a photographer, who go to Poland to investigate the story of this missing girl. This journalist, she wants that big story. She wants her big break, and she'll do anything to get the story, as is shown by the fact that at numerous times when they should have just fucking walk away, they didn't. She pressed on, and I understand that that's kind of that journalist go get 'em attitude, but at some point there's the flight mechanism that should kick in that doesn't in movies. So this movie kind of skirted the line of that they should have left. I mean, and her friends, the other two, were telling her, we should go. But she keeps pushing, and things don't seem right in this village when they get there, this small Polish town. And you don't know a lot of what the people in the town are saying, because it is the Polish parts, and I heard people online say how it's not really Polish. I don't know if it is or not. Either way, I can't understand what's being said. I mean, you can infer bits here and there based on the scene and what is happening, but you don't know exactly what they're saying, and it works for the story, because if you knew everything that was being said, it would ruin parts of the story for you. So if you speak Polish or the faux Polish or whatever this is, it might not work as well for you. I liked this movie. I had fun with it. It was a different take on the traditional, there's an evil out there, type of thing. And you have to get past the fact that no one notices stuff. You get past that part. You have to accept the fact that this village exists in its little bubble that it exists in, and take that as it is, and that the outside world ignores this village and what happens there. I like the way that the tone and the atmosphere was set for this film, and you get this. They set you up where you expect specific things to happen, and then of course they don't happen the exact way you expect them, and I like that. I picked up a bit on it, but I didn't pick up exactly what the movie was going towards until I'm actually shown it, and I like that. I don't like it when I don't like being spoon-fed everything, for one thing. I don't like when films do that. When they sit there and they say, now the bad guy is this person here holding the big knife that you saw earlier that we told you was the knife that was going to be used. There's foreshadowing and there's foreclubbing. I don't like foreclubbing. And this movie, I think, sets up well for that. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's kind of like finding a big creepy statue in the middle of the woods. Yeah, there's a certain intrigue, and a certain interest that you might have in why is this statue out here in the middle of the woods. But the whole fact that you entered into the mysterious fog that just sits there and never moves away and is only in one specific spot and completely localized in one area and makes no, meteorological, the weather makes no sense. But you still want to, there's that curiosity where you have to go and you have to take a look. And I think that this is a movie definitely worth taking a look at. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a neat little film that was a bit different from what I was used to. And I like the way that they play with the church in this. And there are a lot of films, and this is going to get a little spoilery, so if you don't want to have it spoiled, you can stop listening here. But there's a lot of horror films where the church or, God and stuff is completely powerless. God doesn't give a fuck about you. The fact that the world's coming to an end and there are demons sucking people's souls out, he doesn't care. And I like that in a movie where you're going to accept the fact that the devil exists and that evil exists and demons exist. You kind of have to go in, well then there must be a counter to that. So there must be, God or some force of good who at some point would do something, because otherwise evil would already have run rampant over the face of the earth. And I like when occasionally in a film they actually show that, oh yeah, God can do stuff occasionally. People can use God's power and be a conduit and do things that aren't completely useless and pointless and worthless. Not every movie should be that way. That's fine. It doesn't help everybody. But I just get a little bit sick of the your faith won't help you here. God. That's fine sometimes, but when every movie does that, it gets a bit old. And it's nice to see someone say, no, you know what, this time, this is going to happen here. And this person's going to react this way. And I like that. So that's all I've got for this one. Till next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.